Hello, everyone. Welcome to session 23. As we all navigated the labyrinthine catacombs, first separately, then together, we ended up in the threshold into a new room, a new space that is dark and full of wafting mists. Like there's a hidden smoke machine somewhere. Pumping mist and smoke into the room, and the smoke only rises up to about chest level. Unless you're Valentil, then it's completely covering his head. But
you sound
this
good, by
room
the
is-
way.
Thank you. This room is full of swirling mists, and in front of you, directly, is a figure you recognize, the Observer, also known as the Deathweaver. But this version is not moving, almost like a statue. And throughout the room, there are different versions of the Observer. As you can see wonderfully on the screen, by the various detailed images. There's about 10 different figures scattered throughout the room.
Very fetching.
There you go. I didn't get made fun of that at all. So, we will, they're all grouped together, which is great, makes things super easy. But it is also a very small room. So it's dark, full of mist and fog, and it is quite small. But at the far end, you can just barely make out a door. What would you like to do?
So on the straight side, like, cause it's curved, on that far straight side, there is a door, kind of like right in the middle.
Yeah, let me get my ping tool. Kind of here at the back.
Okay, gotcha.
You're welcome to just walk straight through, but you're also welcome to take a look at the different versions of the Deathweaver here. The idea is, since this whole nighttime illusion is the kind of like subconscious manifestation of Archwizard Hrafyn, a lot of his ideas and notions, beliefs, fears have all made it into this world. And since no one has been able to figure out the true identity of the Observer, since we know is that he came from the tomb at the end of Raven's End tomb. No one knows his true identity. So all these different versions are, from what you can gather, likely the Archwizard's attempt at trying to think of who the true Deathweaver might be, the true identity.
Well, I think I would definitely start by checking out each of the statues just to see what, I guess, details there are.
For sure. So the question at this point would be, how are you interacting with them? Are you kind of like hands behind your back, leaning in?
I don't really want to
Okay.
touch one in case it activates it, so I'd like to try and observe the observers without getting too close. And close enough that we can see, distinguish some information, but not so close that because there might be like a radius when you get close that they're activated.
Yeah, and they all, forgot to mention, they all have hoods that are up, obscuring their facial features, for the most part.
I'm just
Wearing-
wondering whether I've still got light spell or not. I'll look
Yeah.
and see.
Wearing billowing cloaks, and basically bonded leather armor. Well, it looks like leather, but it also looks like sinews and bone from
And
humanoid.
None of them are holding a tuft of red hair, so because he wouldn't know
No.
that he was a hair stealer, would he? So
Yeah. You do
He's a
recognize the
heretic.
overall, the overall aesthetic of the one directly in front of you is the one you recognize as the true Deathweaver that you've seen, but the rest of them are just hanging around, staring deadpan straight ahead.
okay. Well, how big's the room again? What sort of size?
Well, we can use the scale of this room here. It's probably accurate. So, yeah, we'll cut that a little bit there. It's probably, let's see, 30.
45.
Yeah.
By...
Yeah. Which is quite a large enough, I guess.
Mm.
If we cut it off here, it's probably like more like a 20 by 20 room. So it's pretty small.
Okay, so
It's
it'd be
almost the
quite hard.
size of a bedroom.
Yeah, so it'd be quite hard to look at it from quite a distance. Then I think we're just gonna have to bite the bullet going. So
Yeah,
if I
I'll do
cast
it.
the light cantrip, who else? Because we all need to be able to see. You said it's fairly dim in there,
I
isn't
have
it? So
dancing lights.
do we want to split it into pairs and go
That sounds
around
good to
as
me.
pairs so that we can we can both see, and maybe one looks from the back and one looks from the front, and that, and so if I'll cast the light cantrip then.
Like me and Scoob will take around the outside.
Apparently down.
Raggy. Road
Yeah.
lateral run.
Jinky.
And yeah, I'll cast dancing lights.
Who wants to go through then?
So the light cantrip
Oh.
is, I think, 20-foot radius, or is it a 10-foot radius?
I'm just checking actually. It says here, lasts 1 hour. Touch. Okay, 20-foot radius. Hang on. Light. It's a 20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20 feet. Can be coloured how I like. So I think I'll go for a nice golden light.
Golden
That's
light.
cheerful. Well, it's nice and cheerful then, isn't it? This room needs cheering up.
I do have a torch.
My night vision.
Who's got the best night vision? Anu.
And I was making a joke because it's
technically,
bright
yeah.
light. I was gonna flavor mine as being red, so we would maintain our night vision.
There you go. Your light cantrip should move with you.
Oh, look at that. You're radiant.
That looks terrible.
Nice radiant magic. Radiant magic.
So you got this
I mean,
warm
yellow can do. I mean, it's like a golden, more golden with flecks of orange in it, but that will do. I'm not going to be
That
fussy.
will do. How's about that one? Is that more gold?
Yeah.
They call it parchment. I also have orange. I only have orange,
That will
yellow,
do.
or
Oh.
parchment.
We'll take the orange because it's got flecks of orange in it.
There we go. So
who's got
nice
the
light.
best night vision? I was just thinking. I mean, mine's fairly strong light, so I was just thinking whoever's got the poorest vision comes with me.
I think I actually have decent. No, wait. Am I? No.
I have really good dark vision. I have like 120 feet.
Not bad.
Oh, wow.
And our new also has good dark vision. I think it's 65 feet. Yes. 65 feet for our new. So you can see pretty well. Dark vision, as a reminder, you can only see shades of gray, no color.
How many shades of gray? Like 45,
All-
50?
All 50.
Okay. It's good. It's good number of gray.
Okay. Maybe then, as Arnie's got probably the best natural vision light. Valentil, you come with Jinra then, if because my light's brighter, and then Arnu and Vadan do the other pairing.
Cool.
Okay.
Alrighty, so I will do it like this. I will group these two together like so. There. So whenever, so you guys are going kind of over here-ish, and you guys are going over here kind of direction. So Tinra's avoiding touching the statues. Valentil, Verdun.
I'll get close enough to touch one. I'll do it.
All right.
Last time you did something, it didn't turn out well. But hey, go on.
Uh,
That's
It'll
the
work out
comedy,
eventually.
That's the comedy effect.
Yeah, so everyone can go ahead to get started. Make an investigation check, please. As you examine the statues.
Nat
I got
20.
a good start. I actually got 20
Okay.
as well. I'm really chuffed by that. That's what, maybe this bodes well for the session.
Yeah.
I got 16, which was a good roll until everybody else decided to
good
be
roll, yeah.
overachievers.
Yeah, with my plus 10, it's a 30. That makes you
30
30
's
better.
Well, I don't get any pluses on mine, but I'm still pleased. I'm quite chuffed to get a start off of 20. It's a good omen, I hope.
Yeah, it's not 20, it's pretty good.
Or you're using it all here when you need to be using it for combat.
Yeah, when
That
it comes to
happens.
combat, you'll be the one getting the 20, no doubt.
Hopefully.
I'll probably get a 1 then.
Yeah, it's good to spread them out. Alright, so the DC was 17. So,
Hmm.
there we go. So, for you, Valentil, you go up and you see basically all these versions of the Observer scattered throughout the room. Various features change a little bit. Some of them have like no hood fully covering their face. It's like kind of like half on. Some of the hoods have holes in them. Some of the hoods, one was cut in half. The facial features, like some of them have missing teeth, no lower jaw. Like part of the nose is filled in, like a whole bunch of little subtle things between all of them, so you can make out all those details. But for the rest of you, I guess I'll roll for our new. Let's see if. Actually, you know, with the 30, there's probably nothing you're going to miss. So we'll go with the 30, and then within that 20, you can see that underneath each of these illusions, there is an NPC, a person you have encountered before, a figure, superimposed behind the illusion. And as you scour the room, you recognize Blotha, Theodla, Waystein, the warlock, dual axe wielder, black-haired guy that is always with, what's her name? Thierry, Thire, who is the warrior that they often travel together. They were seen in I think episode 1 or 2. They were guarding the main gate that goes to the ward. So the two warriors were together. So each of the other figures are each of them. You recognize Air and Katla, the cleric and her charge. You recognize Hrauga, the seer. Let's see, Tinra, you would recognize Zenak. I think Verdand, you've seen Zenak as well before he became a goo puddle.
Yeah.
And then there is one that you don't actually recognize. Oh, and then the main Death Weaver. At the very front of the room, from where you first walked in, looks like Yoroskona Rabina underneath the illusion.
Hmm.
I'm quite puzzled by this because they're all people who are alive, aren't they? Well, most of them are alive.
Yeah.
Well, they would have been alive when he was there, and as the Death Weaver came from the tomb, wouldn't he be seeing people who'd come from, people, maybe there were effigies in the tomb and stuff?
Well, he might have been collecting. Wait, I might be missing something, but I mean, he could have been collecting stuff like he was collecting your hair. Maybe he stores that stuff. Like this is like a database or something.
Well, I'm thinking because Kraven's like subconscious, it's just people he thinks might be the Death Weaver, so it's just like he just has a list of suspects basically.
Hmm.
And at this point, I would like Tinra and Valentil to make a history check. And Verdun, you can make one as well, but it's a slightly different information from this particular check.
Okay.
19.
I might as well not have bothered because I got a 5 and I get no pluses on it, so I think my luck has swiftly run out.
It shined briefly and brilliantly.
It started off good, didn't it? And then it went downhill sharply.
It was up here and then
Yep, nosedive.
Yeah, nosedive.
like in the cartoons, it hangs in the air for a few seconds.
Mm-hmm. Holds up the sign. Oh,
Yeah.
crap.
So with a 19, you were looking, as Tinra points out, actually who you're traveling with. Yeah, Tinra points out the superimposed figures beneath, as you didn't quite pick them up beneath the illusion, but now you see. And that the man that you don't quite recognize, you believe is Theobald, the necromancer. The nene?
Sure.
The
sure.
necromancer.
The necromancer, yikes.
Yeah, Theobald the Necromancer, introduced in episode 1 or 2, who had been, from what the residents believe, stealing bodies.
I remember
from-
him.
Yeah. So, thinking back in your history, you believe that the missing gap here is Theobald. And Verdan, what'd you get on your check, sorry?
13.
Okay, with a 13, it's enough to think that perhaps these figures aren't what Hrafyn thinks are the Death Weaver, who he thinks is the Death Weaver. More like one of these ancestors may be linked or is the Death Weaver.
Okay.
And you can probably rule out a few of them, especially Zenak, who came overseas.
I would say the Jarl too, because she was. I remember, because I think I've only seen the Death Weaver like one time, but she was like actively mind controlled when we were in the tower.
Mhm.
And he was outside the tower at the same time. That's my
That's
thoughts,
the
at
idea.
least.
So you'll do with that information.
I'd say that makes sense. I'm just still a bit puzzled as to why he thinks a living person is the Death Weaver, unless he thinks they didn't come from the tomb.
Yeah, or one of their ancestors was buried in the tomb, reanimated, and came back.
It's always the undead that cause problems.
Mm.
Always the undead.
I don't know if we have to make a mental note of everybody who has a statue in here.
Yeah.
That might help us in the future, just knowing different things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we might. I mean, it doesn't really limit the amount of suspects. It's pretty much the entire village, effectively. But
Yeah, it seems
Still.
like it's all the important people.
yeah, yeah.
At least because I haven't met most of these people, so.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, hey, I can't remember. Have you touched them yet,
Yeah.
Verdan? You
Yeah.
did? Okay.
Basically, it would aid your investigation. Your hand goes right through the
Right,
illusion,
okay. Gotcha.
but they don't react.
Right.
I guess, can I look at the one that we recognize as the Death Weaver? Can I do a more focused look on that one?
We'll carry your 30 over. What are you looking for in particular?
That's a good question. I guess just like any other kind of notable features, because I've only encountered him once, so I don't know all that much about him. I don't know.
Yeah, it's tricky because unfortunately his face is undead. So it would help you more if the face that you were seeing was of a living person, because maybe you could see the illusion Ravina superimposed behind the illusion, and if there was any relation to the ancestor, you'd be able to see if there was for any of these particular people here some resemblance to the facial features of the ancestor.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, since all of them are undead, it is pretty much impossible to tell.
But yeah, then I guess I stand by what I said earlier. We'll make a note of everybody who has a statue here or an illusion. So that way, whenever we do get out, we can probably do some like probing to see who might have an ancestor buried.
That being said, since you got a 30 on your roll and you have pretty decent dark vision and you cast dancing lights, you can pretty much see the illuminated face of the Death Weaver at the entrance of the room. And the only thing that sticks out to you is the jawline, even so all the facial features aren't really there. But you can see a very slight resemblance of the jawline between the Death Weaver and Yaroskona Ravina.
I knew it!
But you chose just now to say something.
Well, I couldn't be sure until all the facts were here, and now that I know, of course it was her. Of course.
Verdan knows. And in this moment, he's the one who found this out.
Aha, I knew it.
Dang it! He stole my moment.
She possessed herself then. Must be a very good actress.
Okay, then we'll definitely have to ask her more about it when we finally get out of here.
So the question becomes, is it Ravina herself or an ancestor? Like a father,
Right.
grandfather, great-grandfather, etc.
Not so great grandfather. Piss poor grandfather.
Yeah, you would all know, even with your 5, Tinra, you would know that it's not Ravina herself.
Even with your 5.
Your roll 5 and your common sense. You're
Yeah,
definitely
rub
not-
it in, guys. Rub it in.
Even with your cross-eyed, blind, stumbling observation, you still know.
Particularly galling, given I've got a nice, powerful spell there and I still can't see it properly.
You're blinded by your own radiance. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, I guess it gives us an action item when we get out of here. And the door is on the other side, right? So we just...
Yep.
Guess we
Yeah,
can
nice.
be on over.
Is it worth taking a quick jog around the room, just make sure there's nothing else in here? Just...
You can. You find nothing. There's nothing
Okay.
in this room. Yeah.
I figured. All right. Let's bounce.
All right. So you bounce your way to the end of the room. Doink, doink, in the style of dwarves,
Hmm,
because Valentil would know.
indeed. Half of me would.
Yeah, half of you would know. You get to the door. Dot, dot, dot. Presumably someone opens the door. They open the door.
I was like, wait, what are you doing? I'm being
Unless you wanna-
prompted.
I always like to stop at doors. Like, what do you want to do at the door?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, open it.
All right, you open the door without a worry in the world.
Oh, I'm very cautious. I'm very
Yep.
cautious for the record.
We're
Yeah,
actually
embrace.
Swing that
suspicious.
thing open so hard it slams
We're
against
actually
the wall.
suspicious, aren't we?
And you see a room that you you recognize as this is like a sort of a facsimile of Hrafyn's study in his tower back on the material plane. This seems like to be an almost pretty much the exact same thing as his study. Everything is pretty much in the exact same place as it was, with a bedroom, a desk, another table in the room for studying.
Should I show the visual for that?
Let's see here. I think that is, yeah, the next room down here. So I'm just going to grab all y'all. Unless you want to move yourselves just down to the bottom one directly below.
Yep.
And because I should probably be more useful. And just kind of like, there's an arrow showing the direction.
And if anybody's curious, there is nothing else on this map. It's just that big room and little room. There is no other room or hallway or shaft or anything.
Cannons.
No cannons or shafts revealed just yet.
Okay, well, I've got to move my own. Oh no, okay, there. Thank you.
Oh, excuse me.
Well, excuse me, princess.
But you're now in a study. And if you wish to, you can take a short rest here. Use any short rest abilities, like the wizard's your arcane recovery.
Yeah, you need to check that out.
You can regain some hit points as well.
Oh yeah, I'm down at 11.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
By rolling your hit dice.
Yeah. We do this like once every 4 episodes, and I forget every gosh darn time. Can I do it? Is there a button I can just click that does it automatically in the game?
Yes.
Let's see.
You go to the short rest button at the top of your character sheet. Click short rest. You click the number of squares for your hit dice you want to spend.
Okay.
You roll them, and then you hit apply or take short rest or whatever the button is.
Okay, so what's the downside to taking all 5?
No downside, just that you've used them all, and you can't get them back until a long rest.
Okay. Oh, I think that.
A little rolled 2 ones.
That's how it goes.
But that still gives me all my health back. I wasn't down as bad as Valentil was.
I got to 5 plus 3 when I rolled on the dice, but I'm not sure how to stick that on here. I guess I just manually put a 8 in there.
Yeah,
No,
you just click on the current and just add it. And did we take the short rest after that, or
This is part of it.
Well, no, I just mean, but because of the button. Now, so I pressed the dice, it did the thing. Now it says take short rest. Do I say take short rest, or is that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sorry. I was like, my brain was still in game.
Okay. I feel healthy. I totally forgot that I carried this team to victory on the.
Yeah. And if you're missing spell slots, the wizards, you can recover the spell slots.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, recovered level 3.
Nice.
Just 1 spell slot? Or
you could do up to level 3, so I think that means you could also do 3 level 1s.
Yeah, or
I
a
see.
level 2 and a level 1. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Yep. All right, then I got one of my thirds back.
And
So I can't as a cleric.
No, you can't. Unfortunately, as clerics.
We need longer, don't we?
Yeah, you need a long rest to recover your spell slots. However, for all your all of the spellcasters in the party, as you take your short rest and wander around the room, you see on one of the desks is a wizard's tome, a spellbook, and you are all allowed in this moment to swap out one spell you have prepared for another one you know.
Let's see.
And you would all know you're going to face, if the wizard is here, if he's friendly, no problem. But given the amount of threats from the labyrinthine catacombs and the possible presence of the Death Waver here, you know that the Archwizard is a master abjurer, defense wizard who specializes in defensive magic like wards and other types of things. And you know that he is also an element, a caster of cold magic.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm preparing a counterspell.
So you know if there's a lot of threats here, he'd be prepared. Great, now that's in my head.
I don't have much without help against him apart from whole person.
Yeah.
But he's not actually a person, is he? He's disembodied, I'm assuming.
Well, if it's a humanoid, he's a humanoid. I think it says humanoid.
Inhumanoid.
Well, I'm good to go.
Yeah,
You got counter spell.
think I am too.
Just in case.
Alright, I thought I had.
Well, and so under spells, everything like all that's everything I have, right? Or is that's everything I have equipped?
If you click on manage spells,
Okay.
you can go to your prepared spells and do the drop down.
Okay. So that's
And
all
that's-
the things I have.
Yeah, so then you can unprepare one and then prepare one in your spell book.
Oh, spellbook is where the other ones are. Okay, I was like, where's
Yeah.
all the other stuff that I have? Okay.
Which for some reason I have Spray of Sparks. I don't think I'm supposed to know that.
No, I'm the Sparky one.
I think so. I think you had it prepared before. It's a fire spell.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't
It's a
actually
reaction.
read it. Yeah, I didn't read it, so I was like, why do I know that?
Sparks. Oh, did you think it was like a lightning spell or something?
yeah.
Yeah.
Not like
No.
fire sparks, yeah.
Yeah, it's like literal. It's a reaction. Someone hits you like, no.
That's pretty cool. Counter spell's cooler though.
Yeah.
Now there's
Counterspell is
a-
useful.
If it's in the spell book and it says learn, does that mean that I don't have access to it, or that's what I need to click on to put it into the other
If you, So if you click on the drop down for your spell book,
uh-huh.
at the bottom it'll say prepare or delete.
If it's learned and you can't click it, you need to go to your spell list, unclick one, prepare one, and choose another spell that you know.
No, that's what I'm saying. So learn is just is different than
Oh yes, learn is all the spells in the world.
Okay.
You can add to your spell book. Your spell book has the ones that you actually know.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm good then. I don't see anything on here that would be particularly. There's something called color spray, which sounds amazing, but I haven't learned it yet. So I'm good.
You're good? Okay. All right. Now, I thought I had something written down for all this, but guess not. Maybe I deleted it. Why would I do that?
Some things are just not meant to know.
Oh well. That's okay. We will proceed. I'll try and remember as much as I can. What the heck? Sorry.
And away he went, whisked away by forces unknown and unforeseen. Whither will he return, we do not know.
I'm kind of surprised I know counterspell. I don't remember picking that.
Saw my dog just wandering. I didn't see a rope or leash. I'm like, did you break your rope?
What did he say?
No. And she said, no.
No. As they do. As they do.
Good old dogs. All right. We are back in action. So you go through the door at the end of the room. So the question becomes, as you proceed down the hallway here, you guys are still grouped together. As you exit the study, you end up in a narrow hallway. And you can see at the end is a door. Another door. This one, a double door made out of dark oak. And I don't know why that just happened.
Does anyone want to check out the door first? Before I yank it open so hard.
I figure you're just going to pull at it anyways.
I'll be more cautious this time.
I don't like when it's a hallway and then a door. That spells fight is gonna happen.
I'm
Did I
trying to
just
pick.
move an aura? I think I moved something by accident. Did I move Tinra by accident? What did I do?
We know you have light attached. Oops.
Oops.
Oopsies.
Where's
Oh no.
Dinner
Deleted
fell into the
Tinra.
abyss.
Praise Elmira! Oh, there she is.
There we go. We know you have light, the light spell cast and still lingering for a number of hours. I know there's like other doors kind of like on the edge of this map, but there's only one in reality, so you can ignore the other door-looking things. Namely these. That one. That one. There's only the double door at the end.
Wait, another wizard?
Yes, the Archwizard.
Doubledoor.
Okay, so someone wanted to check the door.
I'll take a look at it.
All right. Verdan, you walk up to the door. Go ahead and make me an Arcana check or Perception. And what are the rest of you doing while Verdan checks the door?
Brace myself.
I got 22.
22.
I'm just quietly praying just because I've got a moment to commune with Almara.
Is the star, is that like a statue or something, or can I actually stand there?
You can stand there. Yeah.
Okay. I'm
In
gonna
other
stand.
in other games, there might be something there, not this hallway. So Verdan, as you investigate the door, you just hear in the background, yeah, playing praise all Maras, but that's magic to that, and luck, maybe follow me, no, not in the background. As Tinra mutters her prayer.
So I figured out it is indeed just a door.
It's a door, but you can tell that it's locked with your favorite spell, Arcane Lock.
Why is that my favorite spell?
You know.
You cannot open the door.
Need a knock spell.
Yeah, the same type of lock that you saw on the Archwizard's tower main door.
Didn't we have a password for that?
Yes.
Crew me.
Yeah.
Yes. And as you say, "Crew me" this time, nothing happens. I'm kidding. The door is.
Crew me, screw me. I don't know.
They open outwards towards you, and if you're standing too close, they whack you in the face.
At least he's consistent, isn't he?
Mhm.
And the door opens up, and you see the room before you. Let me get my eraser tool. Eraser. Size gargantuan. Alright.
Well, that's a big cannon.
Yes. Belongs to
Not-
a dragon.
Mm.
I'm not sure the shape of this room helps at all.
Let's just say it's good to be leaving.
Alright.
What a
See
giant
through-
crossbow. That's what it looks like now. Giant crossbow.
Giant crossbow.
Yeah, because it kind of looks joined up. At least I've zoomed in quite far.
Oh.
It looks like it's joined up. So
Yeah, from like the top.
yeah, from the
Mhm.
top.
Yeah, it does. A very crossbow aesthetic.
Oh yes, I see that now. The whole room itself. Yeah. Thunk. Very true.
Or a manta ray thing, or I don't know.
Yeah.
Artistic interpretation.
Everything's artistic.
Mm.
Let me grab this. Right there.
I was like, were we supposed to see that?
Yeah.
Just laughing and with a laughing of alarm that it says lich. Bit of a clue.
Just using that token.
Yeah, I'm sure it's just misunderstood and it's actually something nice and fluffy and harmless.
Yeah, it's a fluffy lich. Fantastic. There you go. So the door opens towards you with a loud thunk and a creak. How would you like to proceed? Oops.
I'll be brave. I'll walk
All right,
in.
you step into the room. All right. Do you have any spells currently equipped on you?
Like from my staff, if that's what you mean.
Do you have any spells active on yourself? I don't think anyone does except light.
Yeah, I think by now the dancing lights would have worn off. It only lasts like a minute.
Yeah, unless you recast them.
Nah, there's no point if Tinra has light.
All right. So as you step through the threshold of the door, a sound goes off, and nothing seems to happen to you because you don't actually have a spell currently active on you. But if you did, it would be gone. As a glyph that you did not care to look for activates, and magic. If you had magic, it would be dispelled. As you enter this room, you see to your left, working away at a table, is a figure dressed in a full black cloak, ignoring the token wearing red. Head down, working away at on a piece of parchment, spell book to his left. And at the far end of the room, you see, if you were to enter here and look to your left farther, you would see in a cage is a raven. And to your right, I guess there's an astrolabe in here?
Is that like a really fancy earlobe?
Isn't that something like
whatever.
the astronomy thing we saw somewhere else? There was something about astronomy somewhere else, wasn't there?
I say I guess because that's what's in this room is to the right.
Oh.
In this case, we could say it's a painting on the ground of the Corvus constellation that you saw in the night sky a couple sessions ago. Or maybe it was just last session. But you see that painted on the ground to the right. And you see other structures like shelves, tables, and chairs strewn throughout the room as well. So that's what you see when you first enter the room. Verden.
Does the figure notice that I walked in?
Oh, we are unable to load token data.
That doesn't sound very immersive.
Oh no, my immersion is gone.
You are suddenly unable to load tokens. You refresh. Still foiled.
Oh, there we go. Now it's working. Awesome. So as you walk into this room, I'll give you a few moments to take a quick glance around. If anyone wants to do something, you have a couple moments.
I don't think I have anything that I need to do.
Okay.
I look for another glyph.
Okay, make a perception check.
Ooh, I'm very perceptive. That is... Oh, no, not as perceptive as I thought it was. 17.
17 is just enough. As you look around this room, you see a few more glyphs. You notice one kind of in the middle of the room. You notice one behind the figure. You notice one to the right, kind of disguised amongst the stars of the constellation painted on the floor. And you notice one behind you as well, on the door itself.
Is there? I mean, I know I have a thing where I can like detect. Like, is there any way that I would be able to decipher what the effects of these are, or would be, or could be, or is that just? I'm aware that there and shenanigans may ensue.
Yes, you're aware. I'm just reading the double checking the spell. It's like you made the perception check against the spell save DC. You notice them. That's all it says. If you want to see the exact nature of them, then you would be able to cast detect magic, which does have a vocal component. So the figure would definitely know you're here. But the figure to the left, you've never seen Archwizard Hrafyn up until this point, except you, Valentil. Like 250 years ago, you saw him as Aramel, a younger abjurer. That is such a word. Defense magic wizard.
Right. Well said. Well said.
Yeah. A young aspiring defense magic wizard. So you have not seen him in a very long time, but you'd expect he would look very similar, just with maybe a little bit more gray. The figure that you notice to the left looks a little bit more decrepit and desiccated, but you still recognize him vaguely as Archwizard Hrafyn. And as you enter the room, the figure does not even look towards you as he says, the one who weaves death. I knew you'd return, and I am more prepared than I was. I need everyone to roll initiative.
What a jerk.
What a jerk.
That's not very flattering, is it?
No.
If you hear funny noises, Magic's on my lap and she's pairing away, so...
I got 11.
Not bad.
I got 17.
It's not as good as
Not bragging.
It's not as good as a 30 though.
No. But currently, it's a little bit more relevant, I guess.
I don't want to say what I got. I got a 2. Just look, see, what do I get as a plus? So it's 4, basically.
Hey, that was twice as high as you usually get, so...
Yeah, it's all typical. My luck was deluded me, that 120, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Magic, stop dribbling. Look, she started dribbling my dice along. It's not a football, for goodness sake. Come on, sweetheart. Stop dribbling that along. Oi! Give that back. Give it
I
back.
see it. Oi.
Now we know why it was so hard for
She's
her to
dribbling
find
it
the
along.
dice.
Stop it.
Yeah. This happens every time. The cat dribbles the dice. Just adding Nicholas here, I realized.
Yeah, but last time it was Marcia, this time it's Magic. Moriarty, isn't it? Come here, Moriarty.
There's one on the door itself behind you.
For goodness sake, stop that.
And there's one. Kind of a mix there. So those blue things are all the glyphs that you noticed. With a quick scan of the room as the archlich, Archwizard Hrafyn, did a tiny little monologue.
Oh.
Yeah, you had a few moments to glance around. So let me see. I think I did automatically add it, so I will come back, add all tokens, and I think I need to manually add in all the stuff. Yeah, it's because I had it already active. So Verdansk got 11, Tinmer got a 4. Valentil got 17?
Yes, sir.
17. And Arnu. Still missing, but here in spirit. Let's see, what did we get to that? That is 21 for Arnu.
Jeez.
Damn it, I was hoping that she'd actually do worse than me, so I wasn't laughing.
I think it's actually physically impossible.
Yeah, probably is.
That's how bad it is. It's physically impossible to roll worse than her. Within her.
Because even with a natural 1, it's a 4, and technically would win the initiative tie because of the higher dexterity. Oh, I got to roll for the lich. Right.
Hopefully he got a 1. That'd be good. If he got a 1.
What do we add
can
to
dream.
that?
I was
What's
just
that?
collectively hold our breath.
Valentila, can you roll a d20 for me, please? Don't add anything to it.
I am capable of doing so, yes. Behold the glory. Oh, natural 20! Natural 20!
So you're gonna go. You're gonna go first then.
That's all that means?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not bitter, really.
Hey, look,
Okay,
you rolled the
maybe
same thing
it's
I did. I just had a 0 on the end of mine. That's all. Same thing. Same thing.
Some people just live different lives.
Right? They don't know our world.
There we go. All right. So I guess combat's up. I will ungroup the two of you there. See, Arnu, what would you do? Who's on deck? Valentil, you're on deck.
Okay.
Think about what you would like.
Well, you know, because I've got I don't really have much of a chance to do this because reasons, but I'm going to start my Dance of Blades.
Nice. Dance of Blades. I think it's safe to assume Arnu would cast Hunter's Mark. So
No one's going to try and persuade him out of his delusion then. Just laugh.
What?
Hunter's Mark.
I said no one's going to try and persuade him out of his delusion then.
Oh. We rolled for initiative, Tinra. I mean, that's once you roll, it's on like Donkey Kong.
We didn't even say anything to him. He just talked to us, and he's attacking us.
I was gonna say I was waiting for him to like pause, and he's like, "Nope, roll for initiative." Like, all right, well, so be it, old man. How many times we got to teach you this lesson, old man?
You can still have dialogue midst your turns. In the midst of
Wait,
your
what was that?
turns.
So we can punch him and beat him up and say, "Why are you making us do this?"
Right.
As your turns progress, you can have dialogue if you want to monologue back, essentially.
Can I shout out, I'd hate the observer, he's a hair-stealing stalker.
Yeah, you can yell that.
Yeah.
Jeez. Alright, so Hunter's Mark is cast. We are using swords. So that is going to be a 12. And that is going to be... Nope, that's not going to hit either. And the third attack... Ooh, that might hit. Nope, that'll just miss. Okay.
I love that we went into a Gregorian chant for a second there. Wee-oh.
So Arnu goes up to attack thrice with her swords, 2 with her main hand and 1 with her offhand, and with surprising agility, the archlich casts some defensive magic and wards and casts her blades aside. You miss 3 times with a 6, a 7, and a 9 on the dice.
Yikes!
All right, well, Valentil, you cast Dance of Blades on your turn. Would you like to do anything as a bonus action and movement?
I guess I can kind of squeak in back around this way. Is that all right?
Yeah, absolutely. Basically,
What is
you'd be
this?
aware at this point that this figure, who appears to be some kind of lich, which is like a wizard that has extended their life basically beyond normal means to become super powerful, thinks that the people who just walked into the room is the Death Weaver from before, so immediately the lich is hostile. Just so in case there was any weird clarification, we're like, I thought we found the wizard. Just in case there was any confusion over there. So you move there. You can't use your action to cast Dance of Blades. You technically have a bonus action if you wish, but if you wish to conclude your turn there, I think...
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm dancing. I'm dancing.
Because if you wanted a little bit more AC and that kind of stuff, you do have Blade Song as well.
Oh wait, I think
That's-
I keep getting those two confused.
Yeah. There's Dance of Blades, and then there's Blade Song, or Blade Singing.
Wait a second. Hang on. What did I... Sorry, Okay, I cast Dance of Blades, and I have Blade Song? What? Was that an accident? What the... I don't see that on here. Why?
Bonus
That's-
actions.
Bonus, right. Blade Song, that's right. Okay, which is, yeah, my kind of thingy. Take a Blade Song's last 1 minute, grants you the following benefits. Sure, yeah, I'll tack that on there. Why not? I'm Blade Songing. I'm singing and dancing with
Nice.
blades. That's my thing.
All right, so that gives
feel
you
with my body, and you think I'm sexy.
bonus benefits there. I think it increases your AC by your intelligence, which is 4. So your AC is now a flat 19.
Okay, yeah, +4 to the AC. Yeah, yep.
So I will manually update that here. Additional bonus. There. Now your AC is 19. As you prepare for battle. Okay. As Arnu makes the first 3 strikes, and Valentil does a flourish with his rapier, and you see, I think at this level, there's 4 spectral versions of his rapier in a little arc above his head. He gets ready to strike. The Lich pulls back from the table. But kind of over here. Arnu takes an opportunity attack. That time will hit, so yay. That's 5. Ooh, it's a pretty good hit. It's gonna be 14 damage.
Okay.
Alright, the damage is applied. Yeah, even defensive magic wouldn't help in this particular case. You see the wizard cast a large shimmering barrier around himself
Coward.
as this purplish bluish sphere surrounds him entirely. So I will change this actually to blue to make it easier. So it kind of matches the glyph magic that he has. And you also see a secondary barrier kind of extend around that barrier as well. As he now appears to have 2 shields up at the same time. So that's his action to cast that. And that is all he can do.
Okay.
Verdan, it is your turn.
Indeed it is. I think I'm gonna try to poke at his shields. I think I'm gonna cast heat-seeking missiles at 2nd level.
Nice.
That's 4.
Okay,
darts.
so as you go to cast the magic missiles, he puts up another shield and casts the shield spell in this particular case as a reaction,
What a bastard.
which says explicitly in its text, +5 bonus AC,
And you can't be hit by magic missiles.
and he can't be hit by magic missile. So until the start of his next turn, he has a +5 to his AC.
Perfect.
Well, I'll strategically move here
Nice.
behind the dwarf.
What? I'm only protecting your legs.
And then finally we get to Tinra.
Well, I was going to try and cast a whole person, but I don't know if it would make it through the barrier. Is there some kind of check I could do to see if before I cast it, just to see if it would get through or not?
Oh, we would
Some
get.
kind-
Yeah, it's not a damage dealing spell.
Okay, I'll cast. Let me just check. I think it's level 3 for the whole person. I've got there's the spell slots. Just a sec. Yeah, 3rd level whole person. I'll just cast that.
Okay. So.
And that has a 60-foot radius.
Mhm.
I can pick an additional target as well, but I think I don't know whether I'd be able to catch both of them.
There's the Lich, and I mean the Raven's not a human.
Oh, I thought you meant that was the arch. I didn't realize it was actually. I thought it was the human, the arch, whatever his name is, Hrafyn. But no. Okay, I'll just go for the one.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I've cast it, so
I need to make a Wisdom saving throw.
that's right. Which you
Good.
probably got fairly decent wisdom, but I can always hope that you have a bad roll.
Always a hope.
I'm not hoping too hard, given what my luck's been like so far.
Do not
Transfer
Yeah.
your poor luck onto him.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, he rolls a 2 on the dice, so that will fail.
Hooray!
He's dumb. He has no wisdom.
He can't. Well, I just don't want him throwing any hostile spells at us while we're trying to reason with him.
Right. He unfortunately used his reaction to cast shield and couldn't do anything about the hold person. Oh no! What a world! What a cruel, cruel world!
Well, I think you have to at the end of every round you get to try again, don't you?
Yeah, that's at the end of every round, but until then I
Yeah.
am paralyzed.
Okay. Do I have enough time then to before the next round to waltz over there and try and reason with him?
Say
Well,
waltz
he's in-
over there.
Attack rolls advantage, the 5 hit. Okay, just double checking the paralyzed condition. He's incapacitated. And I don't think he was concentrating on any spells. He was not. Alright, well, his speed is also 0, so he's rooted in place. And you walk up to him. You have a couple moments to say something.
Okay, I'm just going to repeat that I bloody hate that observer. He stole some of my hair, and I think we should team up to get rid of him. He's a blight on the land,
You.
and you're hallucinating because none of us are he.
Alright, we'll resolve that in a moment. As he begins to say, You're no Death Weaver. Then it's our news turn.
I'm just going to answer it quickly and just say I'm bloody well not before the next round starts, just for comedy effect.
There was another glyph around here. So you can technically move through your space. So Anu can technically crit 3 times if she hits. You can't take, because incapacitated means I can't take any actions or reactions. So he's a little bit screwed right now. So, unless you don't want Arnu to attack in this moment, if you want to try reasoning, you can mention
Well, I
something
have-
like that.
Yeah, I'll just mention to you, can you hold off? We'll see if we can try and talk sense into him.
So in this particular instance, you'll take the ready action. The trigger being something along the lines in case things go awry. When he breaks free from the hold person, she will attack. So
Yeah,
she
I'm just gonna. Well, hopefully others will come over, and because I think they've got better charisma than I have, and we can try and reason him round, or at least convince him we're not anything to do with the Observer or the Death Weaver.
All right.
Oh, I'm not known for being charismatic. So.
Okay.
I think Valentil's the most charismatic one, isn't he, in terms of roles?
Aye, you got that right. Yes, indeed. Charisma leaks
so-
off me.
With a charisma score modifier of -2, he's the most charismatic.
Oh, I have a +1 actually.
Okay. I remembered that wrongly then.
Okay, so maybe objectively not accurate, but I think in spirit. Yeah.
Yeah, in spirit for sure. All right. So as Arnu holds off on her turn for now, you hear like a disembodied, almost ethereal woman's voice coming around the space around the archlich. That goes somewhere along the lines of, "What's wrong, Hrafyn? You've become weak. They will try and take me from you. I will become what you fear." Mantua, it's your turn.
Wait. So, where? That was just an image?
It's just a voice.
A voice.
Just a voice. Huh.
Did it sound like is it Theotla, or the one which we came to save initially? The one is unconscious. Did it sound like her, or was it just a random female voice?
It's his wife, I think. His dead
Yes.
wife.
Oh right, okay.
So I was going to try to kill her. Just shut her up, but I can't do it if I don't know where her voice is coming from. See here, wench! I know. Stop messing with my man's head. Okay, well, I probably have to do something a little more pragmatic than that. So, well, okay, so wait, he hasn't attacked. He's just shielded up, right?
He's just shielded up,
He's being held as well.
Yeah, he can't
Yeah.
move at the moment.
but he's paralyzed. He's incapacitated.
So make the most of it before he has a better roll.
Well, that I guess. All right.
You know him, don't you? So can't you call on these
Well, that-
sentiment about old times?
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Like, I mean, so we can. I don't know how effective it'll be, but before I skewer him to death, hail, old friend! You're looking good.
He can't move or really say anything either, so he just kind of.
Oh.
He's paralyzed.
But bros before hoes. Remember that. Bros before. Yeah, I get. Because I feel like once we actually do like damage to him, like it's gonna be really hard to say we're trying to help or we don't want to kill you. At the same time, if we wait for him to hit first, we could be dead. So if it is the will of the council, I will skewer him or attempt to do so.
All right.
Personally, I think it's fine.
Oh, it'll be fine. I'd win.
All right.
Yeah.
Then I guess. Well, I guess I could. I'm close. Is that what is the circle between us? I'm forgetting this thing here.
The glyph.
Oh, that is a glyph. Let me go ahead and just lock that, and I will lock that. There's one over that you didn't see because it's very small, because it's technically meta knowledge is on the bottom of the bird cage.
Oh, with the poop and
Yeah.
the newspaper. So can I step on? I mean, in other words, I'm wondering if I can melee him with my stuff, or if I need to be trying to hit him with ranged.
Well, if you step on the glyph, you're gonna trigger the glyph.
Yeah.
So if you find another way to get there, feel free.
Well, they got him kind of cross over there, so I'm just gonna. I think I'll just send all the conjured weapons at a target.
Yeah, you can do that as well. I think it's a single attack roll
Yeah, what? Make one ranged spell for all the weapons. Okay.
But attack rolls against him have advantage.
Have advantage?
Yeah.
Wait.
Because he's held.
Right.
he's
Oh,
held.
okay. Gotcha.
He
Okay.
can't
So
move.
yeah.
I mean, if you
Right.
miss that, I will laugh.
Well, that
Embarrassing.
that should not be able to miss in basic circumstances. Here we go. All right. So that's a 24 and a
Yes.
26.
Can't make that miss.
No. Try though I might. All right. So that is then 1d8 force damage for each one.
So there's 4, so 48 force damage.
Yeah. 4d. Is this 8? I can never remember that. Looks like an 8. No, that's a. Is no? Wait. Yeah. Nope. That's a 9. Okay. This is it right here. Okay. Here we go. That's a 3, a 7, an 8. That's 18, and a 2 for an even 20 damage of force damage on the old lick.
Oopsies.
Or as Vinny would say, what was it? Lick? I think they pronounce it a lick or a like
That
or something. I don't know.
is-
Weird.
I would say.
Boom.
Hmm?
So all your blades, even though he's held, he still has all those defenses up, and they just go boom, 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 boom. It looks fine.
Cool.
As all your blades slam into the ward around him, and that ward seems to absorb all that damage, but it looks a little bit thinner.
Good. That was my whole goal. I nailed it all so that I could make it a little less robust. That's money well spent, time well spent. Huzzah, says I. Huzzah.
Nice. Well, would you like to stay here?
Yeah, I mean, I really can't. I got Glyph there, I got my teammates there, and another Glyph there, so there's really not a lot of... I mean, I guess I could step out of the way so he has a clear shot at Verdan if I wanted to, but... But no, he wants to use me as an elf shield, half elf, half dwarf shield. I'll stay right there, that's fine.
By the way, when Verdan moved behind you, he definitely grabbed you by the shoulders and said, "Activate Dwarven Shield." And I'm crouched behind you.
All right. Well,
Great.
we get to the Archlich's turn. The Archlich can't do anything on his turn, except try and roll to save. All right. So that is going to be whatever the heck that is. What do I add to this? Wisdom save. It's going to be a 19. So I believe I'm going to be fine.
You should be fine, yeah.
As he breaks free from the... That's at the end of the turn?
Yeah,
Yeah, so...
it'd be at the end of the turn. Otherwise the
That
spell
is-
wouldn't really be worth casting.
Alright. So, that's the end of his turn. But he didn't do anything. Couldn't do anything. So then
Do we see any
that-
micro movements to give us a clue or not?
As he breaks out, as your words sunk in, go ahead and make an insight check.
What, me or everybody?
Just you, because you're basically standing right in front of him, watching for it.
Okay.
Oh, and our
Oh,
news
for
trigger was
goodness
if he
sake.
breaks free, so we're just gonna...
I got a 1.
Oh no. A natural
Oh, it's right,
You have to
it's
go.
right in front of me and I still can't see it. Well, do I get any pluses on it just to make it less embarrassing? I've
You
got
do, I
plus
think.
7, so it's an 8.
Yeah, it's Nate.
Look at your dice and just see how many ones are there on your dice. It seems like there's an inordinate number. It may just be a dice of
it
nothing
was
but
a
ones.
D20, believe it or not. It was
Okay.
a D20, so I didn't pick the wrong one. I wish I could pretend it was a D4, but no, I can't. Oh dear, it has to get better.
That can't get worse.
You know why? They don't. It's because I was praying before we went in the room. It's
That's
like
so
reverse
Prayer
luck.
wasn't good enough. Wasn't good
Yeah,
enough.
Pray
She's an
better.
an unforgiving mistress at the moment.
That being said, even though you rolled a 1, I think you have some stuff that actually helps you out here. Some lucky stuff. So let us see. Do you have
Not
the
working
lucky
very
feet?
well at the moment, is it? Lucky feet. Will that be in my backpack?
No, they're inside your boots. No.
Morale hits an all-time low. Will to fight drains from my limbs.
Features and traits. Feats. Lucky. You have 3 luck points. So you can use one if you want to reroll that one.
Oh, I might as well do. Surely I can't get another one. But you never know.
Sounded defeated
Okay.
when she said, "You never know."
Yeah. You never know. Yay. Look, my
Well, I
hopes.
think
Look how high they are.
Okay, let's just try. I had to hide the dice because Magic was after it again. That's an 11, and that would be plus 7, so that's 18.
Yeah. Much better. Much better than a natural one. So yeah, you do see some micro movements, but more going back to what the voice said, coming from his person. Seems to be more listening to that voice than your voice, as it reacts more strongly in favor of what he hears from the voice kind of on his person somewhere.
Okay, so
But-
I'll just tell the others then. I'll just say the spell's worn off, just so people know. Before you
Yeah.
cast
But
anything.
I'll say with that 18 as well, you also can tell where the voice is coming from as his eyes glance downward towards his orb that he uses to cast his magic.
Okay, so I'll pass that information on as well. The voice seems to be coming from this orb, so we must destroy it so that we can reason with him.
Oh,
How far ahead of
Tenari.
him is the orb anyway?
It's just in his hand.
Right, okay. So we've still got to get through the barriers before we can even have a chance at destroying it then.
Did our news attacks break his ward yet?
She attacked once, rolled a 10 on the dice, so that will
Miss.
actually, I think, just hit in this case. Yeah. If he wants to use a reaction again, she does not. So, see the damage. It's gonna be 9 more damage. So it's gonna be a 3, and then a +3. Alrighty. Verdan, it is your turn.
I guess since he's out of hold person, let me read this before I do it.
What spell are you casting?
I'm thinking about doing Tasha's hideous laughter, but I'm like, if he's on the ground laughing, are we gonna be able to get through to him?
Yeah. I will also remind you of your orb magic.
Yeah, I mean, I think if I throw something at him, he's probably just gonna shield again. Actually, I could do a. Where is it? You know, I'll cast. No, I can't even do that because they're right in front of him. I was gonna say Burning Hands, but I'll definitely hit Tinra and Arnu.
Yeah, I don't think you can actually angle that in a way. What else you got? What other spells?
I guess Scorching Ray.
Yeah, Scorching Ray. Yeah, Burning Hands. The Heat-Seeking Missile did nothing.
Yeah, because he's a wuss and he shielded. Only shields block spells, or only wusses block spells.
That's canon.
Yeah, I'll do a Scorching Ray. I'll use my last 2nd level slot.
Okay.
3, alright. And he's not being held anymore, right? So I don't have advantage.
don't have advantage, but you just some flat rolls.
Okay, I got a 10.
Elvis.
You say Elvis?
A 16,
Mhm.
and a 13.
Let's see. Does he want to use? Only one of those will hit. So yeah, he'll
What?
just take the damage.
Of course. Just
His
roll for one
AC
ray.
is 16. Because he had cast mage armor on himself. Like he always casts it every day. It lasts 8 hours, so like every day is like mage armor. Foom. So his AC is 16.
Well, I rolled a spectacular 3 on the damage.
Okay.
Oof. Ooh.
Well, since only one of those attacks hit in lieu of doing damage,
I have my orb.
you can take a look at your elemental infusion flames for your orb magic if you'd rather not deal that 3 damage and instead do something else, which we have not seen yet.
Yeah.
It is a new subclass feature for Verdan's orb magic as an orb magic wizard. So what is elemental infusion flames, Verdan?
I'm trying to find it. There's a lot of reading.
It's under actions.
Oh, it's under actions. Okay. Yeah. Elemental infusion. When one of your spells deals fire damage to a creature on a turn, you can choose to impose the bewildered condition on that creature instead of dealing damage. If the spell requires an attack roll, it must hit. If it requires a saving throw, the creature must fail. The bewildered condition lasts until the start of your next turn. That's not going to matter. Anyway, bewildered, the creature can't cast spells except for cantrips.
Let's do that.
So he gets hit with the damage. He doesn't know what's going to happen yet. But instead of it burning for physical damage, it sears, and it's like a mental thing I'm thinking of. How does the bewildered condition flavor wise? Is it like expects burns, but there's no burns that happen, so he's bewildered and confused, or is there some other flavor you'd like to use for that?
I think what I like is visually to him, like his flesh is burning off, but he's not feeling any of the pain. So he's like really confused. He's really confused, like, why doesn't this hurt? It's weird.
Nice. So yeah, the archlich cannot cast spells except for cantrips.
Yeah. I'll teach him to shield my spells.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he wasn't going to counterspell Scorching Ray because only one of them hit, and he's like, "You suck." But he didn't expect this. So your ability, your subclass feature, sets in. Pretty cool. Would you like to move anywhere? You're kind of still behind Valentine.
Yeah, I'll stop using him as a meat shield.
And then we get to Tinra.
Well, we need to get this barrier down, don't we, so that we can get at that orb and stop it influencing him. So I think I'm going to use my Morning Star on the barrier and see if I can do enough damage to get it down.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an
Please
attack
don't
roll.
be a 1. Please don't be a 1. 7. It's creeping up, so what's that? It's probably not going to do anything, is it? 7 plus... What's plus... I don't know. Hang on, it says
6 or
plus
7.
6. It says it's 7, but it says plus 6
Mm-hmm.
to hit. So
13.
That's 13. Is that good enough?
13 is not. His IC is 16. So you're welcome to... you have more lucky points, but I also think you have something else as well. I think it comes from your enchanted clover that you still have somewhere.
Yeah, I thought we'd
Yeah.
need that against the observer, though. From
Yeah.
Clover.
You
So-
do, but it has a secondary effect here. Maybe.
Okay, I'll just go back to my inventory.
Let's see.
and have a quick
I'll look at it. Well, clover's in your person. You can reroll 1s on d20 rolls.
And say if I can. Yeah, it's got about if you failed a crucial saving throw,
Yeah, that's the only
significant
one you got.
setback.
Yeah, there's only that. Oh, I'm thinking of something else.
No, I think that's probably better kept for when you're up fighting the actual observer.
Alrighty.
So,
Cool. So yeah,
Okay.
unfortunately that attack will miss, but you do have a bonus action. You can, if you still want to cast something or do something with your bonus action that you can, you may.
well, I was trying to. I don't really have many spells that are going to help against that. I don't have many. I've only got one slot left on my second level spells. I need to keep that for cures. And I've got one slot left on my third level.
Right.
I think I've got much that's going to help at first level. Well, I suppose I've got the cure wounds. I need to keep all those as well, really. I haven't really got a huge amount I can do spell-wise. My cantrips aren't going to be much good. Really, so I'll just leave it at that.
All right. Yeah. The only thing is that I can see here is, what's it called? Spiritual weapon.
Yeah, but I thought that takes up a slot, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because it's if I do that, then I don't have anything else from the third level left. So I think, yeah, I'll leave it.
All right. Yeah. It hits the barrier, thunk, and kind of you see the barrier as the impact hits the barrier, but doesn't seem to affect it too much. Oh, am I forgetting something about this thing that he has? Should he? Oh, okay, no. Alright, so that does that. Keep forgetting he has this. Oh yeah, so technically the scorching ray that hit missed. But I forgot about it, so missed abilities it somehow finds its way and does something to him. His AC is currently 18 right now because of the other shield he has on, which gives him +2. That I completely forgot about. Oh well. I guess from his perspective, sucks to suck. Alright, so Arnu, after seeing this, will probably just attack. Unless Tindra tries to stop her again this time.
No, because we got to get. I'll just say we got to get through that barrier and get to that orb.
Alrighty.
It's influencing him against us.
You're poisoning him against me. Terrific. Oh no.
For real.
Wow, these are terrible. A 5 and a 6. Roll better, aren't you? So there'll be an 8 on the dice, which I also think misses. Yeah. Wow. Well, for that last one, forgot you had this bonus action. Pack tactics, because there's an ally directly beside her, so she will use pack loyal tactics to give herself advantage on that one attack roll. Roll a 7. Okay. Hangs head in shame. Snap back over here.
She's probably coming out in sympathy with me. You see, she thought boost my morale by being just as bad.
Yeah. The Archlich will not use his reaction for that. Okay. Valentillo, it is your turn.
All right, so I do have a question. Crawling lightning. How does that interact with a force field like that? Because it says it goes around the person. Obviously, I'm guessing it would just go around the ball, and whatever, if there's any damage, it just does that to the shield.
Yes, mechanically wise, I'll just read what it says about the ward ability he has. Hrafyn casts a magical ward around himself. The ward has X number of hit points and takes damage instead of him when it reaches 0 hit points. So if it's an attack roll and it hits him, the ward takes the damage instead of him, but the secondary effect would still apply to him because you hit. So it would still wrap around him. It would kind of go through the ward.
I like the sound of that. Then I'm gonna crawl my lightning towards him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's a second level because I'm out of my third.
Gotcha.
So that is. I'll do this big guy here. Come on, baby. Oh, there we go. That is a 25.
Yeah, he can't react to the... Can't cast shield as a reaction because he has the bewildered condition. So that's going to hit,
All right, so that's 2d8.
but he will use his... he will use his reaction to do something else instead.
Okay.
That is not technically a spell. So he will use his ability called Projected Ward, which is a reaction which reinforces the ward that he already has on himself. So go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. That is a 1. That's an 8, so a total of 9.
All right. So
Now
he's going.
seeing how annoying my character in Baldur's Gate would be to fight. My character's an abjuration wizard.
Yeah. So that's gonna be. He's gonna reduce the damage by 17. 28. By 34 damage. 33 damage. So all the damage that you had does nothing, but you still hit him with the lightning, so it's still there. So whatever else secondary effects are from that spell are still active. You're still concentrating on that bolt, so that slithers on the ground. But the damage just didn't go through.
Now, well, so it's the sustained charge would be on the second turn?
Yeah.
Or the next turn? Okay, so yeah, I guess, all right. Cool.
But he used his reaction, which he gets back immediately because it's his turn. But he cannot cast any of his big spells. So he can only cast cantrips. Because I don't think he can do much else here. So he will...
Realize that he can't win and give up.
Yeah. That's totally what he's gonna do.
He's pulling a Storma and just warding and cowering in the corner.
You're like, no, don't hurt me, please.
Alright, he wants to get out of here. So we got his reaction back, so we can move freely. Where would he go? Kind of stuck in the corner here. So Tinra, if you wish to, you can take an opportunity attack.
I might as well.
Oh! What if we attack the Raven?
I don't think that's a good idea. Just my thoughts. I think that actually might be the wizard.
Yeah.
Could be a familiar as well. Could be a familiar or something that he can polymorph into. So I mean, it's creeping up. I'm just trying. I've got 11 plus 6, so that's 17. Is that just about good enough? I think.
It just misses.
Oh,
Yeah. Because he got his platinum. He's got his secondary shield. He's got a shield and then a secondary.
typical.
Abjuration wizards, man.
Been watching too much Star Trek.
Yeah.
All these double shields and things.
At least there you
Alright.
could blow him out the airlock and he'll just eventually die from attrition.
True.
but-
There you go. So he's just. You haven't really done much to him, Tinra, so he's not focused on you.
Damn.
He didn't like what Verdun did, though.
Yeah.
Arnie also missed all the attacks. He was like, my ward is superior to Blades. Valentil, you threw lightning at him, but it just went... and didn't do any damage to him. So it doesn't like what Verdun's doing, so he's just going to cast a cantrip. Going to cast... I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy. Oof.
It's terrific, ain't it?
Please don't get a 1.
You didn't. Oh, you guys haven't seen it yet. It's a 6.
No.
I saw it.
No,
I
haven't
wept.
seen it yet, no.
Yeah. Yep. Alrighty. So he's going to cast a spell. As he makes the gestures in his hand, you begin to feel your skin get a little bit cold and frostbitten as he casts frostbite at you. Because this small layer of ice forms on your hands and your nose, specifically.
Oh no, discomfort! What
Oh,
will
no.
Verdan do?
What will he do?
the fire wizard. What will he do?
And you're going to take, so that's 4, 2, which is 6, plus 3 is 9. You're going to take 9 points of cold damage, and you have disadvantage on your next weapon attack roll, which you haven't been really making, but
Yeah, we don't do that.
yeah,
Well, that's not that bad then.
yeah, not too bad. You just take a little bit of cold damage,
Just a little chilly.
just a little chilly as he kind of hides behind his glyphs, sort of, so to speak. But that's all he can do on his turn because of bewildered condition, which I think is to the start of your next turn, Verdan.
Yes.
Which, coincidentally, it is now.
Which means now he's not bewildered, so he can cast spells, which means
Yep.
he can throw a shield now.
You
Damn.
can throw shield down. Yeah.
I was hoping it would stay so I could try to pop his ward with heat-seeking missiles, but that's not going to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to use one of my 3rd level spell slots to cast Scorching Ray.
Scorching Ray again. Okay.
Yeah, we'll see. One of them's got to hit. One of them.
So,
A 25.
should I be cruel? Yeah, I'll be a little bit cruel today.
Okay.
As you go to, because he doesn't like what you're doing with the fire magic. He's like, this is orb magic. Preposterous. I hate it. As you go to cast Scorching Ray at 3rd level, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Alright.
As he
18.
You see a mutter a spell as well here. He's an Archwizard, so he has a trait here. When he casts a spell that requires him to make an ability check as part of the casting, blah blah blah. Whenever he casts a abjuration spell, that requires a creature to make an ability check or saving throw. Okay, I need you to subtract 4 from what you rolled.
So 14.
14. And that will fail as he casts Counterspell himself.
Oh, he's a
Which-
blue card magic player. Gotta love those.
He is a blue card magic player. Which, if you wanted to, if you really want the Scorching Ray to hit, you can also... actually, you can't now. Never mind.
I'm mad. 2 of them hit. I rolled
Yeah.
2 of the hits. 2 of them
Yeah.
would have landed.
Yeah, as you cast Counterspell. I was
Now
going
I
to
know
say you
how
could
to-
cast Counterspell yourself, but they changed that. Only 1 spell with a spell slot per turn.
Yeah.
And you see his ward, as he casts this spell, his ward seems to regain a little bit more of itself. Not much, but just a little bit.
Now I feel bad for all the enemies I do this to. In Baldur's Gate.
It seems like his abjuration magic recharges his abjuration ward. But he used his reaction. So that reaction's gone. And Tinra, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm just going to try and... The blooming ward's stronger again now, but I'll just try and hit it again, see if I can make some headway.
Alright.
That's 15 plus... I think it's 6 or 7. 7, I think it's plus 7, isn't it?
21 will hit, yeah.
Yeah, that should hit. And then with the Morning Star, that's 1d6 plus 3.
Morningstar should be 1d8 plus 3.
Oh, no, 1d8 plus 3, sorry. I'm thinking of the old version, I think.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah,
other
it's
one
not-
was a mace.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I
1d8
got
plus 3.
a 6, so that's 9.
9 will be enough to strike right through the ward that he has. So it gets rid of his ward, and he takes 2 damage himself.
Sorry. I was just trying to
Not-
get the ward down so I could talk to you, or get rid of that evil orb that's badly influencing you. We're trying to help you after all.
It's like the spikes of your Morningstar go right through his ward in this instance. It goes. with one of the Morningstar spikes. Did I say sporks? I might have.
Very Kentucky Fried Chicken of you.
That's pretty good. Would you like to move anywhere? He can't take an opportunity attack against you, so you can move away from him if you want.
Okay, I'll back up, trying to avoid any glyphs that are on the around.
Would you like to move here, here, over here, back here?
Let's have a think. I'll move back here, I think. Near
Yes.
Arnu.
It is Arnu's turn. Seeing the vulnerability, finally, we'll move over here. He's gonna make 2 bow attacks this time.
Come on, Arne.
Oops, wrong character sheet.
Come on, character sheet.
I'm really mad that this guy goes right before me because he gets reactions back right when it's my turn.
Oh, jeez. Can one of these attacks be above a 10? Jeez. So there's a 7 on the dice, which will miss because no one else is within. Okay, the second attack is a 19 plus stuff, 19 plus 8. So that's definitely going to be enough. So the short bow will deal a little bit more damage, so it's going to be, max damage on that. So that's 9 damage from the bow, plus another 5 damage from Hunter's Mark, plus another 7 damage from Colossus Slayer. So it's 9. Cool. It's a pretty good turn. Oh, thunk. There's only 1 arrow hits, but that is pretty good because he can't use reaction to do anything about that. And then we get to Valentil's turn. Let me draw your delightful little... There you go. There's your crawling lightning.
Oh, wait. Oh, it doesn't stick with him, huh? Because it says you can forego up to 15 feet of your movement to instead wrap the bolt around the initial target.
Yeah, he moved.
Oh, interesting. Okay, I did not. So, what does that mean for that then?
You can use your movement to move it, basically. 5, 10, 15. Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to. And then you still have 15 feet of movement yourself.
Sure. Okay. I mean, it says choose a new target within 30 feet of the previous target. So is that considered a new target, even though it's the old target?
Yeah, I think the spell, and then I go here, it will load slowly, let's load faster, go over here, make sure, and second level spells, crawling lightning, lightning's fury, you can fill the exchange, new target, sustained charge, you can forego 15 feet to instead wrap the bolt around the initial target or the target of lightning's fury, if it's within 30 feet. So that's the sustained charge. Lightning's Fury is you can choose to forgo up to 30 feet of your movement to maintain the charge using your movement to read blah, 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 blah. So the Lightning's Fury is for a new target. The sustained charge is for the same target or a new target. If you want
Right. That's what I wanted to use, but you said he moved, so I don't know, can that still work?
Yes.
Okay.
Because if the target's within 30 feet, if the bolt is within 30 feet of the initial target, you can move the bolt towards it.
Okay, then yeah, sustained charge is...
Yeah, the way to go.
Yeah.
Basically, you use half your movement to move the bolt up to 30 feet. Is how it works.
Okay. All right. Then yes. Go, Bolt. Go.
And then in this particular case, I need to make a saving throw instead of an attack roll. So if he had a ward up, it wouldn't. You can't cast shield against it.
No, indeed.
Can't do anything about it though, anyways. It's a 2 on the dice, so he's absolutely.
Oh, you're gonna take it. You're gonna take it. And you're gonna like it, you little crotchety bastard. Okay, that's 3d8. So let's go 6. That's out. 7, 5, 18.
18. All right.
Fry!
It shocks him, but the secondary shield absorbs some of the magic as well. As the other shield that he has gives him damage resistance to lightning, fire, cold, all that kind of stuff.
So we're probably going to need to take a couple long rests before this fight's over with. Can we retreat back to the bedroom, kind of just take a nap for a little while and come back when his shields are, you know.
I just hold him for a while. You go and have a rest then, shall I, for several hours?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that seems like a fair thing.
Okay, so he's used 1/3.
How
of
about we
his
just
slot.
whack him? Because, I mean, that seems to be doing the most damage at the moment rather than spells.
All right, so he mad now that he's bloodied.
You big man.
Well, it's his fault. We tried to reason with him, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
If he chooses to believe some deranged orb rather than us.
Oh no, the deranged orb. So, much like you've seen Verdan conjure up a small yellow bead and cast Fireball, this
Very
guy
tiny.
casts a tiny little blue bead zzz, pew, as he casts a cold version of that spell called Ice Ball. Or at least begins to cast that spell.
I'm spelling that.
You're counterspelling that? Okay.
Yeah.
Aha, you're against another blue magic player.
We'll see how this goes. I only add my constitution to this. Let me double check, because he has a trait called Archwizard that gives him stuff. Like the -4 to your roll.
And herpes.
Oh, it only says ability check. He adds his proficiency bonus to that ability check. Does not say saving throw. So this is just a straight constitution save for him. That's a nat 20 for 23 total. Alright. You can't make this stuff up.
Or can you?
No. Yeah.
So we're all gonna get hit by it.
You're all gonna get hit by it. Can you see?
Yippee!
Yeah.
All
I
right.
tried, guys. Sorry.
Wait. Yes, no, you did try. Yeah, absolutely.
Not even did you succeed. Yeah, okay. Roll to see if you actually tried.
Okay. Yeah. I would just they changed it slightly with the new rules, so just making sure I got it right. Yes. So you're all going to take some damage from the spell. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
And I'm just reading counterspell. Of course, I got a 5, but I don't have to use the spell slot because it didn't work. Right?
Yes. You get to keep your spell slot.
Good. I was gonna be really miffed if I
Yeah.
used my last 3rd level spell slot on that.
I would be miffed as well. I need to grab some dice.
So I've got +2 on dexterity, so I've got 20.
20's pretty
Nice.
good.
That includes the 20. The 2 rather.
The DC is 17.
Wow.
You sure it's not 8?
Or 4.
Seems like it should be 8.
It'd be like a 4.
Jeez.
You optimists.
I need to roll for our new as well. I hope her deck saves are good. Oh. Dexterity saving throw. All right, so the total is going to be 15. One sec. All right. So total is 15. So for our new save. So unfortunately that will fail as well. So you're only going to take, except Tinra, who's going to take half. Oh boy, that's awful. That is a terrible roll. So that is going to be 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plus 5, so 15 points of cold damage if you failed. And I
So
half
round
of
that up
that
to 8 then,
rounded,
shall I? Round it
to
up
7.
to 8.
7
Okay.
damage.
Right. There we go.
I was just double checking the radius. So I'm gonna lock this here.
That was my
Yeah,
bad. I was
right
trying to
there.
ban it.
And now he can cast that while restrained, right? Okay.
Yes.
He's not restrained at the moment, is he? I mean, I could do another hold, but
No, he is. If with the light when the lightning hits, it
all
restrains
right,
him.
okay.
Yeah, because the restrained condition only disadvantage on deck saves, advantage on tackles against him. His tackles a disadvantage and speed is 0. It doesn't say anything about no actions or anything, because that's
Right.
paralyzed. So yeah, you can still cast that spell, and that whole area in white is now difficult terrain. With a secondary effect as well, there's an AC layer on the floor. If it's difficult terrain, any creature walking across the AC surface must succeed on a DC 11 acrobatics check or have the prone condition. So if you try and walk across the surface, you might go right on your back.
Mhm.
Okay. Before we get to the next turn, does anyone want to take a quick 10-minute break?
I'm good. I want to kill this guy, but
Let's carry on.
Yeah.
All right. So continuing on, then it is Verdan's turn. So I think that is the action. He has no bonus actions he can use at the moment. He's kind of hiding out behind his wards there because he doesn't want to walk on the surface himself. He's gonna fall.
is it guaranteed to fall, or are we
No.
guaranteed to fall if we move?
Only if you have no balance and coordination. All right, it is your turn.
Yeah.
Tinra's on deck.
Okay, maybe I can skirt by these two. Get right here.
Sure, make an acrobatics check for me, please.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. 11.
11 is the DC.
Awesome.
So you managed to sort of skate your way across.
Yep. I'm gonna cast Burning Hands at a first level.
All right.
Cone. So 15 feet. I was gonna angle it like that so that way I don't hit the raven.
All right, I need to make a save. I mean, 5 on the dice isn't going to do it, so.
Mm-mm.
Awesome. Finally, he doesn't be a jerk.
But
Of
he
course,
does, as an archmage, have pull it out of my ass spell, which he deploys now and bounces your spells back to you.
The damage wasn't great. 5.
Would
Oh,
you
you
like to
tickled
deal
him.
that damage, or would you like to forgo that damage to again do the bewildered condition?
Yeah, I think I will. He's being a jerk.
Okay. Because you can. since you only dealt 5 damage, you have your bonus action. You can add an extra D8 on that. If you want to deal some more damage, or if you want to do the effect, you can.
Yeah. I know that's in my features and traits. Is that elemental
Under
focus?
bonus actions.
Yeah, that's elemental focus, right?
Under bonus actions.
I was just wondering if
Yeah.
that was going to take up one of those long rest charges.
Potent elementalism is you can do it every time.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, it's below that. Yeah, I'll do the extra D8. Let me roll that. Please be good.
And for the audience, what's that ability to?
Oh gosh, he rolled a Tenra.
Whenever the roll's in the way. Whenever I cast a leveled spell that deals fire damage, if I deal 5 or less damage with fire up to 3 creatures, I can deal 1d8 of that chosen element. Rerolling ones. So I literally rolled the lowest I could get.
2?
Yep.
All right. So you can. So it'll take 7 damage. Whittling him down. He doesn't have many hit points left.
I was hoping that would do it. Alright, yeah, I'll end my turn there.
Tinra.
Well, I'm very tall and gangly. I don't really want to risk my chances rushing over there, so I'm going to get my crossbow out and shoot, since that'll teach him to do that type of magic.
That'll learn
That's
him.
11. What's my pluses on that? 11 plus
Good.
5. That's 16. That's probably not good enough.
Just misses, yeah, by 2.
That's annoying.
You're supposed to put it between his eyes.
Or his legs.
Maybe I might have been
Anyway.
sliding slightly just as I shifted my weight when I was doing the getting the crossbow out.
All right. So since you were still in your space, you don't need to make a save against slipping on the ice.
No, I'm just using that as an excuse for my bad aim, that's all.
Ah, I see.
Flavoring the failure. Yeah.
Flavoring the failure. I like that.
So
All
is
right.
the wizard.
Arnu's turn.
Come on, Arnu.
He
Come
needs
on.
to take ice damage.
We believe in you, Arnu. Maybe.
Alright, just applying the retroactive ice damage. Alright, she's gonna walk up and nope, she's gonna stay right where she is and make 2 bow attacks. Well, it needs to cast. She needs to cast Hunter's Mark again because she lost concentration on that. Wait, hold on. Actually, might be okay. Seven, 8, 9. It just fails. All right. That's okay. I'm gonna cast another more. Or maybe not another mark, maybe a different spell here. Alright. With a ranged weapon. Okay, yeah. So this is what she's gonna do. Because she has a couple spell slots left of 2nd level, she's gonna rains thorns down. All right, so he's gonna make 2 attacks. Let's see how this goes. First attack was a 5 on the dice. Can't roll very high today. Second attack was a 17, which will hit. And then she's going to use her bonus action to deal some extra damage to that. So she casts a spell called Hail of Thorns. So as soon as the arrow thunk, hits the Lich right between the eyes. Thunk. Lich doesn't care, he's undead. Thorns seem to explode from the tip of the arrow and rain down. And I need to make a dexterity saving throw. Yep. Only going to take half the damage because he rolled a natural 19 on the dice, which will succeed on the saving throw. So, alright, that's a decent roll. That's a decent roll. So 16 half to 8. So it takes 8 piercing damage from the Hail of Thorns. So 8. 3. So 3 damage from the sword proper, and then Colossus Slayer extra d8 damage for 3. Alright. Decent turn. Valentil.
Yes, the cool squat cucumber does not move because he doesn't want to risk taking the plunge, but he is going to shoot out level 2 crackling missiles.
Nice.
Good.
And I
Can't
need to
shield
do
it.
some.
I said good. You can't shield it.
Yeah.
I also need to, I think, roll a saving throw against crawling lightning, which you're still concentrating on.
Yes.
Thank you for reminding me of that.
No, I knew he would. I knew he wouldn't forget.
Guess what I rolled on the die?
2.
It was a 3. It's still almost just as bad.
It's like
So-
whenever it's anyone but Valentil, you're getting natural 20s.
Yeah,
Valentil scares
So-
the crap out of him. That's what happens.
that's exactly what happens. So I take some extra damage here. So
1d8, I think.
yeah, extra d8 because
Alright,
he's
here
still
we go.
restrained.
That's a 6.
Alright, he's gonna take 3 because of his other shield. The nasty
case,
thing
it was
about this
12.
the spell glyph of warding is you can basically store a spell inside of it, and if it triggers and it has concentration, you don't need to worry about concentration. Spell glyph. If a spell requires concentration, it lasts until the end of its full duration. So his secondary shield that he cast, he doesn't need to roll concentration checks on that. Constitution saving throws on that. So it's up for the full minute, which is nasty. So he gives him a number of benefits, which he triggered from where he inscribed the glyph. So very useful, but you're avoiding his other glyphs. Technically, I could be super cool and be like, when you get close enough, it casts. But not this time.
Not this time.
Yeah. All right. So next up, we have. Oh, you're gonna cast crackling missiles.
Yes.
And he can't do anything about it. Except
that's gonna
one
be-
thing.
Of course. Of course.
But it's. It's casting it at second level or.
Yeah.
Casting it at first level. Okay, second level.
Hmm.
He can't counterspell it, but he can use his other shield to absorb all the damage. Second level, that is going to be 4 plus 4, 44 plus 4. I think all the dart strikes simultaneously. Let me double check the wording on this reaction. He takes damage. Oh, that's the trigger. Okay. We can still use that once, and then he's gonna get his reaction back. Yeah, he doesn't want to take any more damage. So micro off the spell slot, roll the damage. Let's see if he can actually negate all this. As he casts projected ward. It's gonna be 12. There it is. So he's gonna negate at least 17.
Alright, so I won't roll them. That's fine. Oh,
And then
boy.
another one, 18. Dum, dum, dum. But it's his reaction used up. And then he gets it back, but he can only cast a cantrip. He can't cast any more spells. Really doesn't like what Verdan's doing. So he's going to cast one of his cantrips here. Not going to do the same one. He's going to do Ray of Frost. So I need to make an attack roll. That's cocked, but it was on a 14. Alright, well, the reroll was a natural 1, so he goes... And you do something amazing to avoid the attack.
I feel like the Matrix. Go back.
It's bullet time. Ray of Frost time. Yeah. And now it's your turn.
I'm gonna do the exact same thing I did last turn. Burning Hands at first level.
Nice. Oh wait, yeah, you didn't do Bewildered. He took the damage, so he could have done a spell. That's right.
Yeah,
He
oh
missed
no.
He missed his spell anyways. He cast a magic spell. And you see this ice spike shoot over your head. And crashes out the back of the room. I don't think anyone's in the vicinity of that, so it's not going to be any consequence. He just casts a more powerful ranged spell attack that missed anyways. Burning Hands. That is a 3 on the dice.
Alright, so he takes full damage.
Yeah.
That's much
roll.
better. 12.
Hey.
12 damage. Since he got his reaction,
He's gonna shield it, isn't he?
he's gonna shield that. He doesn't want to take 12 more damage. That's a lot of damage at this point. So 17. Let's see. He's going to reduce it by... Oh, 18. Okay. In 23. So he just tanks all that damage. Even though he would have taken half of that, he doesn't want to take that much more damage. But his reaction's used up, and there's like 3 more people before him now.
You guys got
So
this. I believe in y'all.
Yeah. So Tinride, is your turn. He does not have a reaction left.
I'm
But he
just
has
gonna
something
try
left.
it with the crossbow again.
Okay.
I'm
You're.
afraid that's not a 5, so never mind.
You want to use another lucky point to reroll?
Okay. Come on.
Right.
That was an 18 plus whatever my pluses are. I think it was.
Yeah,
Let's go back
That's gonna
to
hit
here.
for sure.
Okay, so D8.
Please cave his skull in.
The D8 is a 4 plus 3, I think. Let's just hang on. Let's have a look. So it's crossbow. Yeah, no, but plus 2. So it's 6 damage.
6 damage. Hits in his other eye. Everyone's kind of staying put on the ice. Don't want to get too close.
Not
No one
all of
wants
us
to
are
slip and fall.
world-class figure skaters like Verdan.
That's right.
Which doesn't make any sense.
What do you mean? He's live.
No, I'm saying because he does the fire magic thing.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Every time he tries to ice skate, it just turns into a swimming pool.
Like, why am I cursed like this?
I'm so hot. I'm too
Oh,
hot for
no.
my good.
My goodness. I would.
I don't like how much reading he's doing. I feel like he's going to do something.
He doesn't
It's
have a
already-
reaction, but
It's our news turn. So you're gonna just do 2 attacks with the bow.
come on, Arnu.
That's a 2 on the die.
Gonna have to have a talk with Arnu about her will to do anything.
And the second attack is a 17, which will just miss.
Ugh.
Darn you.
We're
Arnu.
determined to eke this out, aren't we?
Mm.
Jeez.
See how having a competition, see how long it can take.
Yeah, our acrobatics is fine. She moves and tucks behind the corner here.
Oh, good. She's good at running away.
So you could peek out. Tunk. We'll roll a 12 on the dice plus whatever acrobatics is enough. So Valentina, it is your turn. Are you gonna finish this?
My final 2nd level crackling missile.
Okay. Yep. Roll all the damage. I can't do anything about that.
All right, so that's going to be 4 of them, I believe, at level 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
44.
So number 1. That's a 2. That's another 2. That's another 2. That's another 2.
8.
Yeah.
Wait, that's a total. Oh, so that, I was thought that you rolled a 2 on the dice every time, but it's a 1.
No,
on the
I
dice.
rolled a 1 every freaking time.
All right. You see all of them thunk, 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 thunk. All right. But I need to make some kind of saving throw at the start of my turn because you're still concentrating on crawling lightning.
Glad you caught that. I was about to call it out, but yeah. You see.
Strength.
Yeah. Strength
That
saving
is
throw.
that's 7.
All right.
Please don't be dead.
It's a 1d8, right?
Yep, 1d8.
It's a 3.
Guess how many hit points he had left?
4.
3. But he has that
Hey!
shield up, so he's gonna take.
Oh, for fark's sake.
He's gonna take 1 damage. All his magic works for him. I could end it there, but he's mad at it, so he's gonna give him one last hurrah to do something. Because it's his turn, unless you want to move somewhere. He tanks the hit.
Nope, I'll just stand there.
You can't take her from me. I can save her. And as you just stand there, let's see. Does he have anything left?
Please don't
Oh,
be
yes. Armageddon Blizzard Snowstorm. Power Ranger
Uh,
Magnified.
He rolls a nat 20 to say it to.
Crap his pants.
Hold on. I think there's a secondary effect. Strength saving throw to avoid being restrained at the start of his turn. Took the damage because he failed the save. Right. I was just trying to remember crawling lightning. So he's still restrained. He can't get out. So he doesn't like that. He doesn't like continuously taking damage. So he's going to use his 3rd level spell slot to cast a spell, unless he's interrupted. Otherwise, you see that.
Spell.
You're going to counterspell? Okay.
Yes.
You want to counterspell that? Okay. What's your spell save DC?
Where is that again? 15.
I rolled 14.
Now you know how it feels.
What's up now, you old bag? What's up now?
So as he goes to cast a spell magic on himself to remove the crawling lightning bolt around him, he fails as you counterspell. Probably your last 3rd level spell slot.
Yeah.
And he's still held. He's still restrained. That's his action wasted. He has nothing else except his reaction back. And then we go to your turn, Verdun.
Uh-huh.
That lacked all confidence. Haha. Look, just do 6 damage and we're good.
I have an idea. I hope it works.
That's huge. Actually, how many charges do I have left on the staff? Can I do that? Kind of cold. 2, 3, 4, 5. I have just enough. I'm gonna cast a Cone of Cold from my staff.
Cold against cold.
Jeez.
I'm trying to annihilate this guy.
Let's see. How many? Let me just double check something real quick. 3. He's used his third level spells. Third level spells 3 per day. Counter spell is spell magic and ice ball. So you can't counterspell that. So I need to make a saving throw. And I don't think
Constitution 15.
And I don't. And given the amount of hit points he has left, I think he's gonna be absolutely annihilated, even though he succeeds.
All right, let's roll that damage.
Come on. Come on, Verdan. If ever there was a time.
38.
Woo!
38.
38 damage. All right, so he's gonna take half. Hold on. What's this shield do? Oh, Constitution. That's dexterity save. So he's gonna take half of this, but it still annihilates him. You just see his cold form solidify into ice. Oh no.
Okay. All right. Sorry.
Heck yeah.
Okay. So as you blast this cone of cold, it connects with them. Let's see. I think you can angle it in a way that doesn't get the raven as well.
Yeah. It's like
There you
60 feet.
There you go. That's massive. If you were to
I
cast it in
know.
the room,
It would have hit everybody.
if you were at the back of the room, it would be like that.
Wow. Should
But
lead with
yeah,
that
you're
next
right,
time.
You're right there. So you absolutely annihilate this whole section of the room as he solidifies into basically pure ice and is frozen there.
All right. Now, now
You
Tenra, smash him.
You hear the archlich and the voices from his orb all scream at the same time. No!
Well, at least they're doing it going down in dignity.
Yeah. 38. That's gonna be more than enough. And Tinra rocks up if she acquiesces to smash the lich
Yeah.
to pieces.
So he can shatter.
Boinkity boinkity.
I should have just opened up with that, but he probably would have counterspelled it.
He would have counterspelled it.
We
All
ran
right.
him. We ran him dry. 4 against 1. Eventually paid off.
Yes.
So has the Cyprianus gone from the ground now that he's defeated? Or is that we still have to be careful moving around?
Well, I would say eventually you could cause it to melt and that kind of stuff. There's actually no duration on there.
I use my little fire magic to thaw out all the ice. Now it's just
Yeah.
water everywhere.
I was gonna say now it's just a wet hazard.
Yep.
Oh
Yeah.
well.
Does Tinra bash the archlich to pieces?
It feels a bit mean, but I suppose put him
I
out
mean,
of misery.
He was very mean to us.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I got a 14, I suppose.
Oh, yeah. You don't need to roll to hit. It's gonna hit. It's, nice.
It might,
It's just
it
a
might
matter
take
of
5. That's 7.
yeah. It was just a matter of would Tinra do that type of action.
Of course she was. She's cool.
Nah.
She's one of the cool kids.
I feel a
So
bit
because-
guilty, but I think I have to be practical too. So, yeah,
She gave it as
Smash.
peer pressure.
All right, smashes into pieces.
it's more so if we don't want him to fight to escape and attack us again.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Plus, I'm kind of hoping it's a make-believe version of him, and we can actually get through to him, the real one, later.
And with the Archwizard's death, you see all the glyphs in the room start to grow a little bit brighter. And then they slowly fade in color.
So they're all deactivated now.
They're all deactivated now. They all go off at once.
Yeah, really.
I would probably be
Doomsday.
dead because I took a lot of damage.
Yeah.
The only one that's the only creature that's still present in this room is the raven in the cage.
Just want to see if I.
I don't have speak with animals, but could I use my ravens from my shield to communicate with it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was looking to
Okay,
see if I knew
I'll,
that spell.
I'll do that then to see what information they get.
So you cast. Is it like I think it's the shield just gives you the ability to understand them, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, well, I can have my ravens. Yeah, I can understand them through the shield, can't I? And they can communicate with it.
Right. Because I think you understand through your shield, basically through your shield.
Otherwise, there wouldn't be any way of using it, would there? So,
Yeah, however way it works. Arnu also
Yeah.
technically has speak with animals, but both work. I actually wrote down spoken if shield of ravens or speak with animals is used to speak with the raven. All right. So, what do you say to the raven?
how long have you been here? I just want to see if it understands human concepts such as time, in case it is him trapped in it.
Too long. Once the darkness descended, I lost track of the light.
What darkness was that? Was it sentient, or did it feel like it had a consciousness?
The darkness of night. I managed to create a little bit of light in the darkness by lighting the braziers, but I could not find the third. And then I got stuck here. Who are you?
We're adventurers. We're trying to. Well, it's a bit of a long story, really. We're trying to kind of save a town from this nasty disease called the rot blight.
Hmm.
Have you heard of
Sounds
it?
familiar. I have. Sounds familiar.
So it does sound like it could be him in the raven's body then. How long have you been in raven form?
Let me check my notes.
Why don't you just ask directly if it's him?
Long enough.
Okay, I'll just say, are you the archmage? Trapped in bird form.
I am no archmage, but I am an archwizard.
Well, yeah, let's not nitpick, shall we?
I chucked the raven out of the window.
I am called Hrafyn. You may have
How can
heard
we-
of it.
Yeah, do you know how we can get you back in human form?
Release me from this cage, and I will be free.
Let's hope he's not secretly evil. Well, okay, guys, he's told me that if we release him from the cage, he'll be free to take human form. Do you think we should, or not?
Classic
I think we
raven.
should.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go for it then.
All right. So how are you going to free the raven from the cage?
I'm guessing it's locked.
Does it have
Yes.
something we can sort of a lock we can pick?
He said there's something on the bottom of it. Remember what was on the bottom? Was it a glyph?
A glyph,
Yeah, but it went away though.
Yeah.
it did.
Yeah, the glyph should have gone, shouldn't it?
Can we ask him how do we get you out of the cage?
You must dispel the magic from the lock.
So,
Do you know that spell, Valentil? Because I don't.
no, all I have
I
is
don't have it either.
discover. Like I can see that it's there, but I can't do anything about it.
I know it's gonna take up my last spell slot. Would identify do anything?
It would identify the spell that's on it. But you would be pretty safe to assume that it is arcane lock.
Yeah. Thought so.
Well, we can take the cage with us, right?
Could. Where would you put me? If you relay the information and Tinra goes through, he would talk to Tinra and say, where will you put me?
Pretty much anywhere we can. Oh, what do I got in my pocket? My pocket, my dimensional pocket. I'm trying to remember what we store in there.
It's a bit
We have
crowded in
that.
there, isn't it? We've got lots of loot in there.
We
That's
have
what I'm
that treehouse in there.
Yeah, that's right.
And I'm not sure that's a great idea.
Oh, what could go wrong?
Would we be able to get him into the shield somehow with the other ravens? So it's not much of an improvement for him, though, is it? But at least it make him more portable.
Get him in the what?
We can cross. I like the
Oh, shoot.
idea. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Yeah, I was just thinking because I've got other magical ravens in the shield. When I activate the shield, could we somehow get him transferred in there with them, and then that way he's traveling with them in the shield, and then can come out later.
Yeah, we'll see when he gets out of the shield how we'll resolve that. He's in the cage, still stuck with the arcane lock on the cage door.
What if we destroyed the rest of the cage?
Right.
Yeah, I was just thinking the Alexander approach, where you destroy the rest of the cage and leave the lock.
Pry the bars open.
Pizza.
Can we ask him if there's anything in this room? I mean, there's a lot of tools and gadgets and whatever's around here. If there's anything in the room that could be used to unlock the lock, dispel the magic and things.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
I think I will.
Everybody or
Anyone who wants to look around.
14.
15, because I'm so much better. You sound like this guy here.
Right.
I got 3, so I'm not much use.
You're not even trying anymore. I don't know how you're rolling, but you're not trying.
So
Phoning it in.
with a 14, you find the Archlich's spellbook within the melting remains of the ice. And Verdun, you managed to find a spell called Knock, located in the spell.
It's fine.
Almost.
Would I be able to cast it just out of his spell book, even though I don't even know what level spell that is.
It's a second level spell, and unless it is a spell scroll, you cannot. You can learn the spell though if you don't know it.
I mean, I'd be willing to learn it. I just don't have I only have one level 1 spell slot left.
Yeah. It's a second level spell.
Unless Valentil can learn it.
I'm maxed out on my seconds too.
Third.
Maxed out. I have 4 first level spell slots. I mean, we can take a long rest here, right?
That would help for me, because I mean, my spells are down for a fair bit as well.
I think we should do that. Rest here, and then me and Valentil could both learn the spell, right?
Yeah, it would just cost a bit of gold
I have a lot of that.
Yeah.
and time. Gold and time. Let's just double check the rules on that.
Sure, we
probably
could
do it later.
Pay a little more
Later.
gold and a little less time, if you know what I mean. little under the table magic things.
Let's see here. Let's see. You also find a couple other things scattered about the room. You also notice the orb that he used to cast magic as well. You find that in amongst the puddle pile. That doesn't make any sense.
Puddle pile.
Classes. There it is. So I was looking for sediment. Wizard. So you now have arcane focus. No voices coming from it.
Should we take his orb? Well, actually, we should, right? Because it probably still belongs to him.
Mhm.
So once we get him out, we can give it back to him.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah.
So this would take you 4 hours and 100 gold pieces to write into your spellbook.
Just to write, knock.
Yeah. For each level of the spell, the transcription takes 2 hours and costs 50 gold pieces. So, like, first level is 2 hours, 50 gold. So it's a second level spell, which is a lot for knock.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we should take our long rest and learn the spell.
Yeah.
Downtime.
Oh no!
Oh, somebody cast slow on Verdan.
Yeah, someone cast slow.
Or freeze. Oh no, the Lich is back.
It's back.
I think I'm fine.
There you go.
There
Now
you
you're
go.
back.
I was gonna say because we have 600 gold. I think that's
Mhm.
between the party.
No, that's individual, right? Or is that? Oh,
600,
party inventory.
600.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it benefits all of us. I don't mind chipping in a bit.
Let's see here. Someone might already know this spell. Just to double check.
I don't think I do.
Manage down spellbook.
Yeah, I don't see it in mine.
Mine either.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, so you'd both have to learn. Or one of you. Or dispel magic if someone knows dispel magic.
That seems like it might have more universal usage. We might want to learn that instead. Well, I
think
don't know if we can.
Yeah, again, it would be a long rest because Tinra would need to prepare the spell.
Right.
I didn't think it was one that I'd learnt, though. Is it? You said I could learn it,
Clerics.
but it's wizards.
That's wizard. Clerics just know spells.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we're going to take a long rest anyway, aren't we? So,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we might as well learn the spell
yeah.
during downtime.
Don't think there's anything else in this whole tower. No. There are other spaces, but there's only just the two.
I'm guessing you'll do our gold.
Yeah, I'll take the gold off later.
Okay.
So yeah, there's a single bed in the study. And that's the only bed in this place.
I'll sleep on the floor like an animal. It's fine.
Alright.
I need 2 pillows. I can't sleep with any less than 2 pillows.
Wow, there's the bed has 2 pillows.
That's what I'm talking about.
Valentine, ever the gentleman. If he's not sleeping in the bed, he's taking the pillows.
That's right. It's just it's a futon now.
So you guys want to take a long rest? Just double checking. You got
Nope.
the time of day and location will change.
Hmm.
Will he just disappear then while we're taking the rest? If the time of day is going to change.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a bit of a downer then, isn't it?
Hmm.
Now you could take him with you, as you suggested. You could also try and destroy everything around the lock.
I
Is
guess
your
that,
thought?
I guess that's our best bet.
Or you can take him with you and then learn a spell. Because presumably you would probably try like the passwords you know, and none of them work on this particular lock.
Okay, I think we just take him with us then.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's like a cage that's holding a raven. It can't be heavy. Can't be
It's
that
not
heavy.
heavy.
Yeah.
All right. So you decided to take him with you. All right. You're gonna just carry him, hang him on the belts, hang him
Yeah,
on the backpack.
I'll clip him onto my pack.
All right. Just for funsies. Actually, no, you'd be able to do it easily with like a buckler or something like that. No check required for that. With all you here, you manage to secure the raven to your backpack and will chatter at you incessantly the entire time.
Don't worry, little guy. I'll get you out eventually.
All right. So you're gonna rest here, or are you going to leave the tower first?
We can't rest
Should we-
here, right? That was the whole thing.
You can rest here, but the
But then he
place will
goes away.
disappear. But you now have the wizard in your inventory.
Okay.
I think we can just leave.
Okay.
Like we can long rest outside, and
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
like we should be able to get out of here pretty soon after.
Mm-hmm.
Out of the world that we're in.
Ball.
Yeah.
All right. So as you take a long rest in this wizard's tower, a fly flies in my eye.
Well,
And as you take a long rest in this wizard's tower, Valentil, I've taken the pillows, maybe using the bed, or maybe just took the pillows and Tinra's using the bed. Anu curls up in her sleeping bag. Verdan sleeps on the floor like an animal.
his words.
That's where it's. You wake up just inside a familiar cave. With a brazier burning, everyone positioned in a circle around the brazier. It seems you are back inside a raven's gape.
Of course.
And
Damn dirty gape.
and as you gather your belongings and exit the world, you behold a new day. The sun rises in the sky. A raven in a cage, still strapped to Verdan's back. As the third mystery presence within this world still remains potentially hidden. And what lies across this new landscape towards Ravenskull Cave at the end of the map, just at the foot of the mountains. Wondering what to do next. Do we escape now and leave unresolved tasks unresolved? Or do we try and find the third missing person within this world? The two questions hang in the air as we will end the session there. Thank you very much. As this fly in the eye really needs to die.